What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with the season finale of The Last of Us. Before we get into this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps me out. You guys have been awesome. But yeah, we have finally made it. This is what it all comes down to. The very last episode of The Last of Us. Should be a good one. Should be a really, really good one. Hopefully it hits just as hard as it hits in the game. And, you know, I'm really excited. Last episode we just had, we had the David episode. Had all that unfold, and yeah, honestly, you guys all know what happens with that. I don't really have to dive into it too much because I'm just very, very excited to get into this last episode. I am ready. You are ready. The world is ready. Everyone is ready. So I'm just gonna let's just get into this. Let's get right in to the season finale of The Last of Us. Let's go. Oh. Little pre-scene before the intro again. Dang. Gotta run. Oh, is this... Oh, is this what I think it's gonna be? No way. Also, that's Ashley Johnson, right? That's who voices Ellie in the game. Yeah, everyone was telling me about how James was Troy Baker last week. Completely went over my head, but... Sounds like her. Oh yeah, that's definitely her. God damn. Oh. Get it. Kill it. Savage. Oh damn, she burned the baby and killed and affected at the same time? Oh shit. Is this supposed to be like Ellie's mom? Something?
Yeah, you tell her. You fucking tell him, Ellie.
It is Ellie's mom. Oh! Here we go. Here we go. One last time. Marlene, we're back. Or she's back, rather.
Anna?
The heck? Oh, is this when when she first finds Ellie as a baby? Yup. Oh man.
I cut it before I was bit. Before.
No.
find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe.
I can't do that.
And I want you to give her this.
Oh, that's what the knife is. Yep. A little
Her
gift.
name is Ellie. So you pick her up right now. And then you kill me.
Damn. Bro, you're... Damn. Someone's got to do it.
Hold her head like this.
Yep. Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal.
Cover her ears.
Damn. She walked right in and did it. That's devastating, man. All right, we're in it.
Do you hear me?
No? What?
Well, I found this in there. Beefaroni, Chef Boyardee.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna be acting all distant and. I really hope we see giraffes.
Ellie.
Oh, yeah.
They're keeping this exact same from the
That'd be
game
great.
too. God, it's tough. So that everything, that whole experience with David just changes you as a person, man. Golly. Brutal.
I was thinking we'd blast our way through that rubble. I found some dynamite in that RV back there.
Really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that river, find a skyscraper, go up and look around.
Joel's cracking jokes, trying to cheer her up. It's so sweet.
Got it.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting.
1, 2, up!
So I wonder if Joel doesn't even know what David tried to do to her. Because he never walked in on all that stuff happening.
Whoa.
Damn it, Ellie! Shh! You stay there!
You gotta see this?
Please be giraffes. Please be giraffes.
Up here!
Please don't not be giraffes. Come on.
Come on!
Yes. Yes! Giraffes! Oh, I love this part of the game. It's so amazing.
Can you hurry up? Come on.
It's so cool. Could you imagine? Oh, just in the middle of a zombie apocalypse, and it's just like, oh, so cool.
So fucking cool.
Oh, yes! Awesome. It's the beauty within the chaos. It's so awesome. It's so good. Love it.
We don't have to do this. I want you to know that.
What do you mean? What else are we supposed to do?
Nothing. We just go back to Tommy's. We forget about the whole damn thing.
After all we've been through. Everything I've done. can't be for nothing.
Oh.
And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Tommy's, Sheep Ranch, the moon.
The moon.
We finish what we started.
So good. You make me sad. Jeez. Oh, I'm so glad they kept the giraffes in. I am so glad. That's how you don't mess up a video game adaptation. Just keep that shit in there. Keep it all in there.
Than I was.
It was me. I was the guy who shot and missed. There's no story. Sarah died. And I couldn't see the point anymore. Simple as that.
Oh, damn.
And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. I couldn't have been more ready. It went out. And I went to pull the trigger. I flinched. Still don't know why. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this
I
is...
know why you're telling me all this.
Yeah, I reckon you do.
So time heals all wounds, I guess.
It wasn't time that did it.
Oh. Oh, stop with this. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm glad that didn't work out.
Me too.
So that's not in the game. Oh man, that's just
Probably get going.
that's just gonna add, oh my goodness. That just adds so much more to this.
You know what I'm in the mood for?
What?
Shitty puns.
Oh. People are making apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon?
No, it's topical.
Oh, I love this one. Moon rocks taste better than Earth rocks. Why? Because they're meteor.
That's terrible. That's
That was actually good.
That's a 0 out of
All
10.
right, grape. Say to the purple grape. Breathe, you idiot.
That's a 3 out of 10.
7
I'll give it a
Oh,
5.
shit.
5 out of 10.
Damn. He's gonna be with the Fireflies. Those are the Fireflies that found him. Yep. Oh, here we
Her
go.
doctor. He thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. He's going to remove it from her, multiply the cells in a lab, produce those chemical messengers. And then we can give it to everyone. He thinks it could be a cure, Joel. A cure.
But
Cordyceps grows inside the brain.
bingo.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else. We didn't tell her. We didn't cause her any fear. There won't be any pain.
No, you take me to her. You take me to her right now! Please, you don't understand.
I do. I was there when she was born, Joel. I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised. So I do understand. I'm the only one who understands.
Damn. Damn.
If he tries anything, shoot him.
Oh man, here we go, here we go, here we go. Shit, I don't know if I'm ready. I'm ready. No, I'm ready. Oh my god.
The fuck are you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking.
Get him, Joel.
Where is she? Fuck you. I don't have time for this.
Wrong answer. Oh my. Oh my. We're. Jeez. Dude. Oh, this music. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting chills. Yeah. They're really making Joel be a baddie. Oh man, here we go.
Unhook her.
How did you get in here?
I said unhook her.
I won't let you take her.
Oh!
Unhook her.
Damn. Straight offs him. No choice, no deliberation, no nothing.
No matter how many people you kill, she's gonna grow up, Joel. And then you'll die, or she'll leave. Then what?
Damn, here we go.
So what would she decide, huh? Because I think she'd want to do what's right.
And you know it.
And you know it.
Yes. Keep the line in.
It's not too late. Even now. Even after what you've done. We can still find a way.
I don't know about that. Dang. Think you know what he chooses.
What drugs?
You ever running some tests on you?
You're gonna lie to her.
And
He's
some
gonna lie to
others.
her. He's gonna lie to her to protect her.
Turns out there's a whole lot more like you. The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work. They've actually
Damn. Damn.
stopped looking for a cure.
Dude, they're just keeping it exactly like the game. I love it.
You'd just come after her.
Whew. Yep. 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 Yep.
Probably about a 5-hour hike. But we can manage that. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, I'm ready.
She would have liked you. Not to say the two of you are the same, but definitely different kids.
How so?
Well, she was a lot more, I want to say girly, and I'm not saying that you're not girly.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. I think you would have made her laugh.
Dang.
Anyway, I bet you would have liked her back.
Yeah, bet I would have.
There it is.
There you go. Not much further now.
Man.
Hey, wait. Back in Kansas City, you asked me about the first time I killed someone.
Mm-hmm.
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. And I had to. Her name was Riley. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know it.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You can feel like you've come to an end. And you don't know what to do next. But if you just keep going, you find something new to fight for. And maybe that's not what you
Swear
want.
to me.
Here it is.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. Whew. Oh, that's so good. Man, it's so good. Dang. Chills. I got chills. Oh my goodness. All right, that was the season finale of The Last of Us. So there it is. There you go. My goodness. Okay, so this episode was a really good episode. I'm gonna just speak to just about what happens in this episode, not really the season as a whole just yet. I think I'm gonna do a separate video where I kind of do just the whole season in review, a different type of video to like the usual reaction videos, and just kind of give my whole thoughts on the season as a whole. But man, yeah, this episode, like, man, okay, from the beginning of this episode, it's so good. They didn't change a whole lot from the games because they really didn't need to, but one of the good additions that we got was we got the backstory between Ellie's mom Anna and Marlene. And Anna, of course, is played by Ashley Johnson, who voices Ellie in the game. It's funny because you guys commented last week how James was Troy Baker, and that one completely went over my head while I was watching it, and I found out right after I did the reaction. So I was kicking myself for that one, but this one was just way more obvious. I mean, Ashley Johnson's voice is pretty indistinguishable. I also know her from you know, watching some Critical Role stuff and things like that. So yeah, it's really cool to see her backstory and how Marlene actually came to find Ellie and came to be, like, you know, find her as a baby and stuff like that. And you know, they touch on it. You know, Marlene and Anna had been friends their entire lives, and so it's cool because, you know, it changes the dynamic of what happens at the end in the hospital, because you actually get to see that relationship. You know, of course in the game Marlene still says, yeah, I've known Ellie her whole life. When she was a baby, I promised her mom I'd take care of her. All that dialogue's still in the game, but just being able to see it makes that moment later on in the hospital just so much more impactful, because when she says it, you know she's telling the truth because you've seen it. So that was a really good change. I think sort of an Easter egg, that farm that Ellie was born into, that they found Anna in, I'm pretty sure that farm's going to be in the next season. I think it's, without getting too spoilery for The Last of Us Part 2 or for any of the season beyond, just in case you didn't know, but there is a farm in The Last of Us Part 2 in the video game, and I'm about 90% positive that farm we saw in the beginning is going to be that very same farm. So that was pretty cool to see. They also added in Joel's kind of story where, you know, he had what reason we can't hear in one ear and he has that scar and stuff. It's because he tried to shoot himself and wasn't successful. And that's crazy because that's not in the game, and it just goes to show how much more of an impact Ellie has on him. You know, he says, I'm glad I missed, and then Ellie comes into his life, gives him something to fight for, and then you get that conversation where she was like, oh, I guess so, time heals all wounds, and he's like, well, it wasn't time, it was, you know, implying that it was her. So man, it just gives it so much more emotional weight, and it makes you understand his decision at the end in the hospital so much more. It just paints a clearer picture, and it just makes that moment so much heavier. Then some consistencies from the game. The giraffes, I'm so glad they kept the giraffes in it. It's just such a beautiful moment in the game, and it works just as well in the show. It's just really cool that was like a lighthearted moment that kind of warms Ellie back up to being Ellie after everything she encountered with David previously. So yeah, it's just really interesting because you get that episode, you know, episode 8 with David and what she tries to do to Ellie, and then, you know, Ellie's mission, or Ellie's trying to go to the Fireflies so they could try to find a cure. So it's basically, it's her, she's saving the world basically. And so you have episode 8 with David and stuff, and he's part of that world. So it's almost like her quietness and her ice, like the reason why she was kind of shut down in this episode was, you know, kind of knowing that fact that she's kind of contemplating with the fact that, you know, there's a dilemma in her mind that, yeah, saving the world is ultimately a good thing, but then there's also people in this world that are that evil. But, you know, so it's like her just fighting, like struggling and fighting, like contemplating her purpose, I guess. But she tells Joel after she sees the giraffe, it couldn't have all been for nothing. So it in a lot of ways, the giraffes kind of reminds her of like the beauty in the world, and the world is a place that's worth saving. So she decides that, yeah, she wants to continue on with the path. And then we get to, yeah, the hospital scene. The hospital scene, it's all the same in the game. It just, the only difference is in the show, it makes it seem like Joel's being like a little bit more savage. And you know, because you have the guy surrendering and he shoots him anyway. You have the person who's injured or whatever, and he goes and just stabs him with a knife. So he's a little more, it makes him look a little bit more like the bad guy, which I understand why they're doing. But also, like in the game, he's kind of, I don't know. I went back and watched the cutscenes recently before these last 2 episodes, the cutscenes from the game, that is, and kind of, man, I don't know. The second time, like while rewatching it again now, you kind of get the sense that you know, that stuff, that things like how far Joel's willing to go to protect Ellie and you know, is he being selfish? Like, yes, but then also it's like his love. It's like because he has like this fatherly love for a child again, and he can't bring himself to lose that again after Sarah. Like literally, Ellie gave him a reason to live, because you see, that's why that part where he's like, I tells her I was gonna kill myself. That's why it's so much more meaningful and impactful now, because you really get a sense that he can't live without that purpose. You know what I mean? And he can't lose that again. And yeah, in like a lot of ways it's selfish, but you know, you can understand why he did it. So I want to know your guys' thoughts. Would you guys have saved her? Or would you guys not have saved her? Let me know if you agree with Joel's actions or not. I'm really interested to hear. I know it's probably pretty split, and for me, I don't know. I'm kind of like flip-flopping and waffling back and forth, because the first time I played the game, the main reason why I was on Joel's side there at the end was because Ellie is like already unconscious when the Fireflies take her, and they're already put, like, she goes from basically being knocked out to, like, you know what I mean? Her last memory and her last moment would have been, wouldn't even have known that she'd saved the world, because she, like, the Fireflies like knock her out, basically take her, because she almost drowns in the game. So it's a little bit different than in the show, but in the game she almost drowns, so she's unconscious, and then Joel wakes up in the hospital and she doesn't, because she just gets put right into surgery. So she never actually gets the choice. Like, they don't come to her and tell her like, hey, this is gonna save the world, but it's gonna kill you, type thing, because they can't take that risk of, you know, not like her wanting to not go through with it and stuff. Them being the Fireflies couldn't take that risk. So they just put her, and that's why I was like, in the game I was like, no, Joel's right, like she deserves to have at least that choice. At least ask her, and then if she still says yes, I want to go through with it, then yeah, then obviously what Joel does would be a bit more inexcusable, I would say. But yeah, that's why I think that they left it that way for a reason. It's just very interesting. But then, you know, rewatching this now and rewatching the cutscenes again and hearing how much or how important it was for Ellie's life to have a purpose. Like, this was her goal, this was a mission. She can't let any more people die. She doesn't want any other people that she loves die. You know, she had Riley, then Tess, and then Sam, and shoot, now it's like, now Joel kills Marlene, which is like, ugh, man. So yeah, very, very interesting. He asked her, same thing in the game, asked her point blank at the end if he was telling the truth, and it was like the parents lying to protect their kids type of thing. He lies and says, yeah, it was the truth, and she just like reluctantly accepts. You know, she doesn't really believe it, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy. So there's where we leave off of season 1. That's man, yeah, it was really good. I thought the pacing was really solid. I know a lot of people have been saying it seems like it's moving quick, and it does, but truth be told, if you go back again, I watched the cutscenes previously, it moves pretty fast in the video game as well. It really does. It's just buffered out by gameplay, but when you actually boil down to the actual story beats, it moves also pretty fast in the game as well. So I had no problems with the pacing. I have no problems with they didn't have to go over the top and make this like an hour and a half, you know, season finale. I think it was done solidly. I think it was done well. So but yeah, that's all I got left for this episode. Those are all my thoughts I have. Let me know what I missed, and let me know. I'm really curious to know if you guys did you guys agree with Joel's decision, or are you guys against Joel's decision? It's definitely an interesting one to think about. But that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for going on this journey and watching the season 1 of The Last of Us. Yeah, it just really means a lot to me. So yeah, I will catch you guys on my next reaction. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Peace out.